Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Denise Salcedo. Hey everyone. Alright, so today I'm going to be giving you guys my best tips for getting popular on Musical.ly. And I mean real popular, not like fake popular with fake followers and fake likes. Tip number 1, collab with a muser. Alright, so this one may not sound super easy. It's not, alright? This one's a little bit more difficult. Basically, what I'm going to suggest to you guys here is once you guys have a little bit of a following, a few thousand or so, find someone that has roughly around the same amount as you, maybe a little bit more, and kind of get to know them and see if you guys can collab. And by collab, I mean do some livelies with them, or maybe shoot some Musical.lys with them, and kind of give each other a platform to exchange audiences. That way their followers can follow you and your followers can follow them. So collab with a popular muser. Now if you're lucky enough to collaborate with a crowned channel or a crowned muser, then you are gold. That was one of the ways I was able to grow my channel, was by partnering with What's Trending. And that helped me get a lot of eyeballs and help get people that were following What's Trending to follow me. My tip number 2 is to get duetted by a popular muser. So for some of you guys who don't know, I am doing the 100 duet challenge on my channel, where I literally duet 100 people, which is a lot harder than it looks. A lot of musers don't do this, but some musers do duet their followers. They either duet them because they're a big gifter, or maybe they're a big fan. It pretty much depends on the muser. So if you can get yourselves duetted by 1 or 2 or a few musers, then you can pretty much guarantee that you will get some new followers. Tip number 3, tune into live streams and be active. So just like I get to know you guys on my streams, you guys get to know each other. And you guys get to know each other by being super active in the comments, being nice, and being supportive. So tuning into popular streams and talking to people, talking to the person that's broadcasting is a great way to get followers, because people start to get to know you and they start to realize that you guys kind of like the same thing, and then you guys can figure out what you guys have in common. So definitely tune into people's live streams and be active. Tip number 4, transfer your followers. Are you popular on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or any other app? If the answer is yes, make sure to promote yourself or your Musical.ly channel to those people. You want to make sure you transfer your audience. So for example, if you have a huge following on Instagram, make sure to tell everyone on Instagram, hey, I have a Musical.ly channel, follow me on Musical.ly. And then once you have your Musical.ly people, tell them, hey, follow me on Instagram or YouTube, or vice versa. Basically get people to follow you everywhere and transfer your most popular audience to another place. That way you can continue to grow. Tip number 5, go live every day. I know this sounds really difficult, and trust me, it is. But for about almost a year, I went live literally every single day. Whether if it was on my channel or What's Trending's channel, I was live. And yes, after a while, it gets really tiring. Trust me, I've taken my fair share of breaks. But the best way to grow your audience is by going live. In the beginning, I'm gonna suggest you guys go live around 4 hours a day, because it takes a long time when you're a smaller account to get your audience in. So the first hour you may have, I don't know, 20 viewers. Second hour you may have 50 viewers. Third hour, 100 viewers. Fourth hour, 200, 300 viewers, so on and so forth, depending on how many followers you already have. But I'm gonna definitely suggest to at least go live 4 hours a day at the start. And once you kind of get a bigger audience, then you can go on like lesser. But if you want to continue to grow, I would say continue that pattern. Tip number 6, post high quality Musical.lys. So I did another video that was how to make your Musical.lys a lot easier. I definitely suggest you guys to watch that video, because that video will give you more in depth on how to make your Musical.lys better. But pretty much really quick, just make sure you guys have good lighting on your Musical.ly. Make sure you look nice and people can actually see you, and that you're being yourself and you're not trying to be somebody else. But definitely post high quality Musical.lys. Tip number 7, So tip number 6 was to post high quality musicallys. Tip number 7, it ties into that, but instead, make sure that you are posting trending musicallys. And by this, I mean, look at what's trending on Musical.ly. What are the trending hashtags that people are using? Watch those videos and see what you can do. Try not to copy whatever the main one is doing. Try to make it a little bit different, a little bit more you, but kind of base it off what is popular. But make sure you always do trending musicallys because that will automatically help you get more views. And then as your following grows, the more views you get, the higher up you are in the trending and popular section of the trending Musical.ly hashtags. Tip number 8, be different. Don't try to be the next Miranda Sings or whatever, or whomever. Be yourself. Be who you are and kind of do what you know you're good at on Musical.ly. Just make sure you're not trying to be somebody else. Be who you are and people that are similar to you will flock to you. Tip number 9, pitch shows to Musical.ly or apply to be spotlight talent. One of the quickest ways, guys, to get a following is to be backed up by Lively or Musical.ly, because if you're backed up by them, then chances are your channel is gonna skyrocket high. So one of my tips for you guys is to try and get noticed by Musical.ly, and if you have a show idea, try and pitch a show idea to them or apply to be spotlight talent. Now, this isn't easy. You can't have like a little bit of followers. You can't have low quality musicallys. You have to have high quality musicallys and you have to have a presence and a really good solid idea. So you kind of have to be next level, but if you are, then there is a good chance that Lively will take you in, put you in front of their cameras, maybe put you on a featured Lively show, and automatically that will definitely help your channel grow. So try and get noticed by Musical.ly or Lively. Well, same thing, Musical.ly, Lively, but you get what I'm saying, right? Tip number 10, do coin drops. So there's this wonderful thing on Lively now where you can do coin drops. A lot of people are looking for coin drops. Coin drops are when you drop coins for other people to grab and therefore they can save them and then send gifts to either you or to other Lively broadcasters. Now, if you're gonna do coin drops, you gotta mean it though. I've been on many Lively broadcasts where they say they're gonna do coin drops and then they never do, and they make it like really impossible, or they just put it there and make you think you're gonna get coin drops. For those of you guys who have been on my streams, you guys know we really do coin drops. And coin drops is a great way to attract people and get them to come into your stream and get excited. And once they see that coin drops are actually being dropped on your channel, then they will go ahead and stay, maybe follow you, etc. But also, guys, don't overdo it though, because you can easily spend a few $100s doing so many coin drops. So make sure to limit yourself if you are gonna be doing coin drops, because you do not wanna go broke. Tip number 11, be a big gifter. Some of us don't have the means to be a big gifter, and I totally get that. But nonetheless, it's a method that works. If you go into a popular live stream and you're dropping coins and you're dropping coins and you're sending gifts, chances are that person that's doing the stream will show your musicallys, will react to you, will tell people to follow you, and bam, already automatic followers. For example, on my channel, every time someone drops a coin drop or sends a lot of gifts over my direction, I always make sure to promote them and I try to tell people to follow them because it's the nice thing to do. And be honest with everybody, you know? Tell them like, hey, this person dropped some coins, they spent some money out of their own pocket. The nice thing that we can do is give them some likes or some follows. Tip number 12, don't be boring. A lot of people will come into my channel and they'll say, you're weird, you're annoying, shut up, stop talking, I hate you, blah, 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 blah. The point is, if you're boring, you're probably not gonna have people liking your streams. I'd rather be called weird and annoying and have people telling me to shut up, because at least I know my stream is somewhat entertaining if I'm being weird and kooky, or cookie, is that a word? I don't know. Anyways, just kind of make sure you're looking alive. Have some excitement on your streams, because if you're not being excited, no one else is gonna be excited. Again, I've tuned into streams where people are literally just staring at their phones, not saying or doing anything, and it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because I know on my stream, I'm always talking and I'm always making sure that I'm paying attention to you guys, I'm being active, so on and so forth. So don't be boring, because if you're boring, it doesn't matter if you go on 4 hours a day. People are not gonna tune into your streams. They're gonna be like, oh no, that person is boring. So be fun, be excited, be yourself, and people will like you and your streams. Tip number 13, get to know your audience and reward them. So kind of once you get a hang of going on your streams constantly and posting more musicallys, by getting to know your audience, I mean, see who's following you, who likes you, what kind of people like you, what is it that they like that you do. Get to know your audience so that you can cater to them. For example, I tend to be weird, I'm really funny on my streams, so the people that watch me, I'm not saying they're weird, but they like to be entertained, they like to have funny stuff happening on the stream. So automatically I know they're into comedy. So hey, I'm gonna post some comedy musicallys. You know, kind of connect the dots with your audience. Also, reward your audience, all right? And by rewarding your audience, I mean do different things that kind of make them feel special. For example, I do surprise duets. So surprise duets, if I see that someone came onto my stream every single day and they were excited, they were happy, and they were so kind, and they weren't annoying on my streams, I'll surprise them with a duet. They could have sent me no gift at all, it doesn't matter. As long as they're cool and I like them, then I will duet them. That's one way to reward your audience. Another way, just kind of little things. Find out when the person that always tunes into your stream, find out when their birthday is. And maybe on their birthday, give them a huge shout out, show their musically, so on and so forth, read their comments, react to them, even if they don't send you a million gifts. The point is, reward your audience. You don't always have to get something in return. Just make sure that you let them know that you're appreciative, that they're there. And then also get to know a little bit about them. I always like to ask my viewers questions about themselves, like what their favorite movie is, what their favorite color is, where they're from, how old are they, how was school. Remember those stuff. When people come in, make sure you remember them, because if you remember them, then they'll know that and they'll like you more and kind of stay on your channel because you start to connect. So know your audience. Tip number 14. I noticed that a lot of people on Musical.ly are always changing their username. Don't change your username. If you change your username so much, people won't know who you are anymore. Like, they can really like you, but if one day you're blah blah number 2, and the next day you're red butterfly, and the next day you're New York is the best, and the next day you're red lips worldwide, I don't know. The point is, if you're changing your usernames, people are not gonna remember you. So don't change your username. As a matter of fact, don't even change your default. I feel like sometimes, you never know, people can remember you because of your default, or they can remember you because of your username. So I choose not to chance it, and I will always have the same username and the same default so that people can actually remember me and not forget who I am. Tip number 15, set a schedule. So for example, when I go live on What's Trending, I used to have this really great schedule, which was 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every morning. So every day people knew what time to go on. And that helps grow your lively audience each and every single day. If they know when you're gonna go on, then they'll be there. Another way is to post on Instagram or on Twitter or even on Musical.ly. Let people know when you're gonna go on. That way they can expect your stream. Also, obviously get people to turn your bell on. That way they can know when you go live and when you post Musical.lys. All right, so those are my 15 tips for helping to grow your Musical.ly channel. So, a lot of these sound difficult. They're probably not gonna be easy because they're not, guys. I've literally been doing this for over a year and a half now, all right? My channel did not grow from day to night. It took a lot of work and a lot of devotion. So if you just want to grow from day to night, then go right ahead and do those weird things that people do on the internet to get more followers. But if you want an organic following, then those are some of the steps that I suggest you take to help grow an authentic Musical.ly audience. Alright guys, if you liked my video, make sure to give me a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought. Did any of these help? I don't know, just let me know. And then also make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and all sorts of other super random videos. Alright guys, I will see you guys later, and thank you so much for tuning in again to my channel. Bye!